Hello, this is Mad Pistol here at about 2:30 in the morning, and I'm here to tell you, it's probably not 2:30 when you're looking at this, but I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that I think I've done it. The whole goal was to set out to create a keypad lock that was fully redundant, and that if you pushed in the wrong key, it would reset itself. Well, after thinking about it for a long time, I think I finally created something. It took me about 3 hours to create this prototype. After this, I'm going to try and expand it to roughly between 4 and 6 digits. Each time you add another digit, it almost doubles the complexity. So it's going to be very tricky to do this. But so the object of this is very simple. Code of 1, 2, 3. If you press it in correctly, that diamond will lift into the air. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. And the diamond lifts into the air. So it works. Let's reset it. And that reset sets all the pistons in the back again. So 1, 2, 3. Good. So now we know that the code works. So let's go ahead and reset that. Now, what if we try 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Doesn't work. Let's try... I was going to say 2, 3, 1, but let's hit reset first. Because that would have been 1, 2, 3. That wouldn't work. 2, 3, 1. Nope, didn't work. 3, 2, 3, 1. Still not working. 2, 1, 3. Still not working. But yet if I go back here and do 1, 2, 3, and there we are. And it works just fine. Now here's the best part. The problem with creating a system like this is a lot of time if you hit another button out of these, it'll turn that down. Well, one of my goals was to make sure that once that's up right there, the only way to get it down is by hitting the reset button. So 3, 2, 1, still up. 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. Let's try the same code again. 1, 2, 3. Nothing's working. It's still staying up. But yet, I hit the reset button, and that's it. It all comes down, it all resets. I do believe this is a huge accomplishment, because doing something like this is way more than I thought I was going to be able to do in one day. I thought one day I might be lucky if I get you know, a code door. Well, I did the code door around 5 p.m. Here it is, astonishing, man, 9 hours later. And I have now, actually it wasn't, it was about 8 p.m. So roughly 4 hours later, and I've got a fully locking mechanism that only works with a certain key, or a certain keystroke. So I consider that an accomplishment. So, whoops. Let's go over here and see what's going on. So my computer is lagging again. Give me 1 sec. Alright, just have to deal with the lag, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Frame stopped, lag stopped. Very good. So now you can kind of see what's going on here, and as you can tell, it is a mess. This is just a repeated attempt of trying to figure out what it's going to take to create this, but so I'm going to show you how it kind of works. Right now, everything is in the off position. So I have 3 sets of pistons here. I called them checks, but in all honesty, I think this is really the only thing that's doing all the work. It's this one, this set, and this set right here. So, and they're wired up, so if you put them out of order, they reset themselves. So here we go. Start with the first one. This is our main power source right here. And if we hit number 1, it will travel up to this one. Now right here, I know you're going, well, that doesn't fix anything. It looks like that may activate number 2. It's not a sticky piston, it's actually just regular piston. So what that does is that serves as an unlock. So it actually unlocks this mechanism because 2 comes from this direction. So if 2 hits that, it pushes this one forward and starts the second power source right there. Goes up here, and now, once again, we have another lock. So, but I bet you're wondering, well, what the hell is this? That is what we call a defeating mechanism. That one right here goes back over to 1, which means that if we don't have one, if we haven't pushed 1 already, or if we push 3 out of order, it will go ahead and push this one back in. It will push this back into place. No longer working. So it's very interesting. It's very technical. And I really don't have a lot of time to explain it, nor do I have the mental capacity to explain what I've done here, because I'm not a programmer. This is all experimentation. So, alright, so we're still at number 3. So we hit number 2. Number 2 unlocks. Now we have number 3 heading this way. So if you type number 1 and 2 and then type number 3 after that, you get a full unlock mechanism. And as soon as 3 unlocks, you go through this way, all the way this way, this direction, down, whoop, down, there it is, right there, and to your diamond, which then opens up. Now, you're going, well, that's cool, so how's the reset work? You got the reset. Goes right here. Now, first thing it does is we have it wired to the reset pistons right here, 1, 2, and 3. So those all activate sequentially. But we have to reset more than that. If we just reset that, then we can do it all out of order again, and those pistons over there mean nothing. So let me reset time. So those pistons over there mean nothing unless we reset them too. So we're going to go along this way. Now bear in mind all that stuff right there is to reset those pistons. So now we're going to reset the other pistons. So here we go. There's our first reset right there. This one pushes it back into place. So it resets number 3. Then we go over here a little bit further to reset number 2. Now we have to go even a little bit further. This is where it gets complicated. I had to actually put in several torches right here, redstone torches, to delay it, because if I didn't delay it long enough, then another defeater, which is right here, would come along and it wouldn't work. So, or I'm sorry, it would come along to this one right here and it wouldn't work from number 3. So you have to actually wait for that one to be done and then it activates. It's very confusing. Beyond that, it's just a crisscross of overlays. Like I said, if you do 1, it activates. You do 2, it activates the next one. 3, it activates it again. If you do number 1 and then say number 3 resets number 1. It also resets number 2. If you do 1, 2, and then you do 1, it resets number 2. If you start off with 2, it's not going to work anyway. If you start off with 3, it's not going to work anyway. And then if you start off with 1, it resets 2. It unlocks 2, and it unlocks 3. 2 unlocks 3. So it really is a mishmash, a jumble. But I'm going to show you one more time of what's going on. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to hit reset. There we go. We're going to hit 1. Alright. Now once again, this is pretty much useless at this point. This is nothing more than a piece. But as you can see, it's now moved into the second position. So, over here, this piston has moved this stone into the first position, which then comes over here, hits this, and unlocks this one. As you can see, now this piston can be this piece of stone can be pushed into this one, which would be activated by number 2. So let's go activate number 2. Number 2. Alright, number 2 is activated. So piston came over here. Now number 2 is activated. So now circuit number 2 is active. And now it has unlocked number 3. So this right here is the switch for number 3. Now here's where it gets cool, because I figured out right before I made this that if I activate number 3, because of the way it's designed, number 3 is now active, and now power is run all the way to it. But if I activate number 3, but then I activate number 1 actually turns everything off. There's actually a locking mechanism right here, which will unlock it and which will lock it, the number 2, and cut power. So how do we defeat that? Well, here's how. A sticky piston connected to stone. You have, as soon as number 3 is activated, it retracts, so that now number 1 is no longer active. I can press number 1 all day, I can press number 2 all day, I can press number 3 all day. It's not going to do anything. So that was tricky. That had me stumped for about half an hour. But so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go look at one more thing. I know I'm probably babbling at this point. I'm just really excited about this. Alright, let's reset it. Let's go to number 1. Let's see what happens. So we go number 1. There you go. Number 1 is active. Number 2 is now unlocked. Now let's say we push number 3. Alright, just push number 3. Now, look at what happened. Number 3 automatically triggers a relock. So now number 1 is no longer active again. Which, since number 1 is no longer active, number 2 is locked. Start to get the picture here. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit the reset. Well, actually, we are reset. So let's just hit number 2 and see what happens. It's not going to do anything because number 2 is locked. So as long as number 2 is locked, it's not going anywhere. Let's go ahead and hit number 3 and see what happens. Number 3, once again, nothing's going to happen because number 3 is locked as well. There you go. There's nothing there to complete the circuit. So let's go again to number 1. And then let's do number 2. Number 1 is now active. Number 2 is now active. Number 3 is now unlocked. So now now basically all we have to do is press 3 and the cycle is complete. Well, what happens if we go over here and press 1? Ooh, this is interesting. Alright, press number 1. Now, if I press number 1, this comes back over here and pushes this one back out of the way, which means that number 2 is now reset. Start to see how this works. It's all a system of checks and balances. 1, 2, 3. If you don't do it in that order, it doesn't work. I hope I've not confused you too much. I have confused myself a little bit, but tomorrow, if I can get over this headache that it's taking its toll on me, I will be working on a 4, 5, and 6 step version of this, as opposed to just 1. After that, I plan to move on to more programmable items where you can actually set the programming on the fly. I've seen other people do that. It's very complicated, and as of right now, I'm not sure my mental capacity can handle that. So anyway, this is Mad Pistol. 1, 2, 3 opens it up, reset, sets it back. Thank you for watching.